I rank where the view is nothing less than phenomenal for how I express and project from my abdominal. The only view better, both my daddy and my mama know. No living parents, my sons give me balance. My wife is my serenity, this mic is my identity. The world is foul enough, that's why I write without obscenities. Provoking danger with broken language and spoken anguish. Begging to get hurt, why would you ask to go through changes? Yes, Lord, life's a chessboard, master the angles. Control the tempo, be the one who holds the info. Acknowledge is just as deadly as machete swings. When spoken, the truth is as potent as that Medellin. While others swear the style is free, I just let it ring. Our time is undervalued, soldiers make us better kings. My fans on my shoulder, reaching after better things. Today I take the shot, for them I'd rather set the screen.
My mama told me follow my dreams. My daddy told me get it by any means. Stand tall, make him bow to a king. But I've evolved, you can see the resolve. Look in my eyes when you speaking to God.
Life and for those who be caught up in using what I was taught with the muse. I guess they call it proving I'm more than an artist. Penciling out my darkest while stenciling out a harvest. And storing what gets me from A to B, just like garages. Instrumental with collages. Envision what I've been drawing. Broadway to give you rhythm like the great Lena Horne. Soul bent on, found comfort in the storm. Find peace and on when you see them others perform. Organized chaos. Okay.
Yo, what's good, party people? What's good? We in the building. Welcome to the Knicks Tonight podcast. I'm your man, Uncle Freezy. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Coming through right after a W. What's good? I see you, L. Jordan. What's good? City for real. What's good? City, how you like that intro, bro? You a headliner, baby. Rafael Diaz, I see you. Big task at hand. What's good? What's good? What's good, party people? What's good? So the intro has been updated by RC Creative. RC Creative did a great job. The Knicks at Night podcast with your host, Hoodie Kev and City for real. What's good? What's good? I'm your man. Uncle Freezy in the building. Straight like that after a dub. What's good? What's good? I'm feeling good. You know what I mean? Into a losing streak. We see the emergence. Of a closer. What's good? BX Jedi, what's good? I see you. What's good? Rodolfo, what's good? What's good? Ismail Rivas, what's good? My brother. Man, what's good? See you. I see y'all out there. Party people, what's good? It's Friday night. I'm feeling all right. Yep, on the scene, big city, bright lights. Yep. What's good? Yeah, I'm pumped up. Yes. Chris Chang, my brother's in the building. What's good? What's good? Salute to Chris Chang. What's good? I see y'all. Salute to the Knicks family, man. Hard fought W. Devon is in the building. What's good? I'm doing the roll call, and I ain't even made it official. Y'all ready for me to do the roll call? Y'all ready for me to do the roll call, man? What's good? I need to see some thumbs up if y'all ready for me to do the roll call. What's good? What's good? Let's go. That's right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. We legit, baby. We legit. We just knocked off a playoff team from the West on our own floor. Tom Thibodeau figured out some lineup changes that he liked. Kane Terry, what's good? Yo, my HG Money is in the building.
What's going on?
What's good, G Money?
How you doing, man?
Hey, man, I'm excited. I'm pumped up, man.
Amazing comeback. To be down 15-18, it was red hot. Went for them to be down 13 with 6 minutes to go in this game. This Knicks team shows guts, grit, heart, intensity, and I'm telling you, when I look at the schedule in April, this team's going to make a run. This game right here is going to make a run because we got a look at the teams for a moment, all right? The Toronto Raptors are in the free fall. And you never know. Toronto could be trying to tank. You never know. Toronto could be looking for a lottery pick. So I think we'll win that game. Then we're home against the Lakers without LeBron and AD. That'll be a tough game, but I think we can win that. I think this game right here is going to catapult this team to the playoffs. It will be very hard because we got to take every team serious. We can't let our foot down, but this is a huge win. RJ was clutch. Burks was clutch. Randall didn't play great in the first half and made some big plays in the second half. Quigley made big plays, man. This Knicks team shows grit, toughness, and the signs of improvement. Last year's Knicks team would have gave up in this game. Last year's team would have gave up. This year's team, they would have packed it in. This year's Knicks team, I'm blessed to have a team that's playing with so much energy. And hopefully, which I think we will, I think this team will learn from this. Because you also have to consider the schedule. People who think, oh, we're only going to win 5 games the rest of the year, that doesn't make any sense to me. Like, look, this Knicks team is different. We have flaws. We have a lot of flaws, but we play with grit every night. And I expect this Knicks team to finish April going into that road trip and the 6-game road trip with a flurry when you look at the schedule.
Right. We have to learn how to do it, man. Mm-hmm. We had to learn how to do it. We was 2-8 and in the last 10 games and games decided by 1 possession or less. Right?
Yeah, 1 possession, yes.
We had to learn how to do it. Tonight, I think we stemmed the tide.
Yeah.
Tonight, I think we started turning things around.
I think so. I think this is different because Clyde made a good point here. This is a game that could really turn around your season. Because remember, Indiana just beat Orlando, predictable. Boston just beat Minnesota, predictable. Because if we would have lost this game, we would have been in big trouble because we would have tied for that 9 seed. So I expect this Knicks team to come out and play with more passion. There's going to be some ups and downs, that's true. But I think this Knicks team is a little bit different, though. Hopefully, we just got to take Toronto seriously. We don't want to joke around with Toronto on Sunday, so we just got to come up with the right mentality and step on their throats. And we should beat the Raptors, and we should beat the Lakers like LeBron and AD. I was one of those people who thought that, the schedule was bad in April. I was one of those people. But the more I look back at that schedule, and I thought to myself, this Knicks team is a good team at home, I think we're going to take advantage of the schedule, though. So I think this team just needs to, learn how to execute like we did today. Today, and learn how to trust one another. That's what the Knicks played with, trust. Because in the games against Brooklyn and Boston, we didn't show trust. The game tonight, we showed trust. We could have mailed it in when we were down by 13 in the fourth quarter. And for the Grizzlies, this is a terrible loss to be in Memphis. Because think about this. San Antonio just lost. Golden State's losing to Washington. If you're in Memphis, you blew a huge opportunity to fly up in the standings, man. And the Grizzlies missed so many free throws. Ja Morant missed free throws. Valanciunas missed a free throw. Kyle Anderson missed a free throw late. It's like, so it's like the Knicks, man, this team shows a lot of grit and heart, man. And if your Thibs made the right adjustments, keeping in the players who were producing RJ, Randall, Quigley, Rose, Burks, doing a good job with that. And I'm telling you, man, if you look at the schedule of the Knicks, expect this team to take off.
BX Jedi in the building. What's good?
Salute, man.
Salute, guys. Salute the panel. Salute, City, my main man, City. I just had to come on to support my main man, City. City for real. He was coming on the Knicks Real Talk, and I appreciate you having me, Uncle Freezy. I appreciate you, man. Yo, what a good win tonight.
Bro.
Salute my main man. I'll let you get real quick. I'm really excited to be here with this win. I didn't think we were going to pull it out. I'm going to be honest with you. I thought, it looked kind of bleak, but the resilience of RJ Barrett and what you say, just like in the words of my main man, co-host Divine, the New York City Gritty Committee bought their lunch pail, bought their hard hats, and they grinded it out at home. And it's a feel-good Friday.
It's a feel-good Friday,
let's
bro.
Let's pop it. Yeah, let's celebrate. Let's celebrate tonight.
Bro, we were down. We were down and could have been out.
Yes.
We were there because they had a lead and they stretched
13,
it, and we chipped into it, and then they stretched it, and then we chipped into it, and then they stretched it, and then we chipped into it, and so at any one of those times we could have just given up, but you know what? We didn't, bro. We didn't. And then you noticed RJ Barrett was coming through in the
RJ clutch, man. Playing smart, hit multiple big free throws, big shots, man. RJ Barrett started slow, but man, he came out in the fourth quarter in overtime, big plus. It hit that clutch three at the right wing to put up 3. I'm telling you, man, when I look at this, I'm telling you, this Knicks team is different. This isn't past year's Knicks team when they would just let go of the rope when they were down. This year's team is different. I'm telling you, man. People who think, we're just going to just fall off the face of the earth the rest of the season. When I look at the schedule in April, I mean, let's use common sense here. Toronto, they look horrible. They may not try to win. No, Toronto may look for a draft pick. Who knows? I think we'll win that game. The Lakers, without LeBron and AD, we might win that game. The Pelicans, I know they just beat the Sixers, but they're not a great team. We may win that game. We're not going to beat the Mavericks. Then we got the Pelicans at home. The Pels they have talent, but they're not a good road team. We could win that game. Then we got the Hornets. I know Charlotte beat Milwaukee, even Milwaukee was out the starters, but Charlotte's not better without Hayward and LaMelo. We could win that game. Then we got the Hawks. I mean, Atlanta, I know Atlanta's playing good ball, but Atlanta's not a world beater. We could win that game. Then we home against the Raptors. We're going to win that game. Then we're home against the Suns. We're going to lose that game. Then we're home against the Bulls. Could be. I know the Bulls just. Despite think about this, Levine had 50 and he still lost to the Hawks. The Bulls are not unbeatable.
Right, so, but they gave up 50 to Jason Tatum.
53. No, that was the Raptors. Excuse me. That was the
Hawks. That was the Hawks.
The Hawks gave up 52 to Levine.
Yeah.
And the Knicks know how to play with the Hawks. I know that was before Nick McMillan, but still the same Atlanta team. So I mean, Atlanta's playing better now compared to But what I'm saying is that people just act like, the schedule's crazy tough in April. I was one of those people. But then when I look at the schedule, I'm like,
you were one of those people. You were one of those people.
I was.
Yeah, and I had to talk. I felt like I had to talk you in off the ledge. I felt like I was like, yo, slow down, bro. One day at a time. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was thinking. You know what I'm saying? When you were saying
I admit I was emphatically wrong. When I look at the schedule in April, I expect this Knicks team to fly because we're a good home team. We're playing against teams who are bad on the road or mediocre on the road or have injuries or a team that may be tanking. So I expect this Knicks team to go into that road trip at least with 34 or even 35 wins. Because there's no reason why we shouldn't beat the Raptors. No reason why we shouldn't beat the Lakers at LeBron AD. No reason why we can't beat the Bulls, Hawks, or Hornets without LaMelo Ball and Hayward at home. There's no reason why we can't beat the Pelicans. So I expect this Knicks team to take advantage of the schedule and going into the 6-game road trip on a high note.
We'll get in real quick with that one.
Just real quick. Let me reboot something. I wanted to just say something at the top. I ain't trying to cut y'all off. I just want to say something real quick. Just real quick, y'all. So first of all, City, how you like the new intro?
Salute, City.
the intro, the Knicks at Night podcast featuring Hoodie Kev and City for Real. Got y'all name on it.
Nice.
Yeah, I got so RC Creative did all the flashy graphics and all of that stuff on there, bro. All the background graphics and all that stuff. Yo, that joint is fire. That's yo, we finally doing something, man. We making it up there with the big boys. Slowly, we grinding, trying to make our way up there with the big boys. Yo, and you got the joint? You got the joint?
Nice.
I got the joint. Hold on.
Let's see that. Let's see that.
Let me get up there.
There you go. Bam. That's nice.
Yo, besides Freezy, Uncle Chop, this is for you.
Look at that. That's fire.
That's fire,
baby. Yo. That's fire. I thought that was it. Yo, that's fire, baby. That's fire. That is fire right there.
Don't forget about it.
Oh, that's nice.
Team Knicks at Night podcast.
Nice. You already know that's what I'm rocking.
Okay.
You already know.
That's what's up. Congrats, guys. Absolutely.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
Come on.
Yeah, he team Knicks at Night podcast, man. You know what I'm saying? We can't forget that, man. But remember, it's the we in season 1 is the No Swag Left Behind season on Blorange Tears with the city swag, the hoodie swag is out there online in the online mall. Make sure y'all check that out. It's listed in the description box. Just wanted to touch on that real quick. Hey, so let me move this right here. Let me first do this. All right. So Ismail Rivas, thank you for the super chat. Great win tonight. We showed a lot of heart and resilience, but let's call it spade to spade. Memphis gave us the game.
True,
They
they
missed
did.
14 free throws.
They did.
Don't overreact this win. We were lucky. RJ our closer. I don't know about
I ain't
all
gonna
that.
say
Man.
we lucky. The reason,
How you gonna say we lucky to be the team that won 4 in a row and they played the toughest conference?
We're not
in the
lucky.
NBA?
We earned this. We stole this game.
I'm
Look,
about
Memphis
to-
did blow the game.
Listen.
Look, go
I'm
ahead.
about to lick my chops on this. I'm
Go
about
ahead,
to
go
lick
ahead,
my
Sid.
chops on this.
Me too.
Y'all
too.
did not realize what we witnessed tonight. We saw a full smorgasbord of the New York Knicks, okay? A full smorgasbord. When I say a full smorgasbord, right? For Hoodie Kev, we got your famous Alec Burks turnover.
Turnover late.
Right? Yep. Right. We got that, right? Then, right,
We got your Alpha Wall Street looking lost in the third quarter.
No, but also we got the Alpha Wall Street big 3-pointer that actually set us up to go into a good run.
Yeah,
So
that too.
with that being said, right, we also got top-notch play from our bench. And I've said it a long time, and I've been saying it, we go as our bench goes. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Not only did we get that, but we got top-notch coaching from Tibbs, not pulling out the bench players. Not only did we get, when I say a smorgasbord, I'm talking about a smorgasbord. We left everything on the line tonight, and guess what? We got those big points. As Kev would say, he's not here. He's not here right now, but Kev, I know you're watching. Guess what? We got big points from your journeyman. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right. And I've been saying it. We need guys like that. We need a journeyman. Sometimes you need a guy like that. And he produced for us, although he gave us a blunder. And then our all-star gave us a triple dub, not in the best way. Not how we would like to see it. Like, it wasn't 30, 15 and 13. Like, you know what I'm saying? He put up those numbers that we wanted to see, and guess what? We flexed on them. We back in the building. We back in the win column. You know what I'm saying? And winning cures everything. This makes me feel good. It makes y'all feel good. And it's been a long time since we had Friday night Knicks win.
Right.
That's right. Absolutely. And you see that they're sticking to the plan. All these one-loss games to the top teams of the Eastern Conference. You see the New York Knicks battle one-possession games. So for them to say it was stolen and gave it away, why? Why are you surprised? They've been doing this all season long. They've been one possession with the top dogs. They're the New York City Gritty Committee. They're there. They fighting. They fight tooth and nail. Unfortunately, they lost a 5 out of 6, but they did it tonight. The law of averages is going to happen. Eventually, we're going to start winning. We start turnaround. We took care of the teams at home. We took care of the home cooking, the home court. We protected despite whatever happens. That's part of the game, part of the bounces and the breaks, and you just got to accept it and just continue to build on it going forward. Now we got Toronto Raptors. You don't take them lightly. You don't play down to their level of competition. You go out there when you have the opportunity to put the dagger on them. You put the dagger on them. You go ahead and you keep playing your game. You don't stoop to their game. You let them. You play New York Knicks basketball game. And if you do that, it's going to be a recipe for victory. And you just keep building. I love to see that 2-man game that you starting to see now with Quickly and Obi Toppin. They're developing something really nice, smooth, and we just gotta like what we're building with Tom Thibodeau. The way he changed compared to a year ago, guys. Compared to what we were seeing on the floor, to see what we got now, it's light years. It's miraculous turnaround with the New York Knicks, and you got to be giddy. You got to be giddy what we see going forward. The emergence of an RJ Barrett. Now we're gonna find out, can he be really our closer? We need a closer. this team needs a closer. You know, Julius is good. He's our triple-double machine. He's our lead all-star, but you still need a closer to close out these games because, as you can see, when Julius is a little undersized to go in the paint with all the centers and everyone double teaming him. So, and especially, you know, he doesn't have too much of a good ball handle to go for that to create that last final shot. So I like that seeing RJ Barrett go in there and go ahead and being that closer for the team going forward.
Right, no doubt. Hey, so G Money, I cut you off to reset, man.
That's all right.
You know what I'm saying? I just needed to throw some things in there real quick before we got too
all
far
right.
along.
It's all right. You're fine. Go ahead.
Okay. So City, yo, I wanted to hit you up earlier, but I talked to Hoodie Kev earlier. And even through strained vocal cords, my man is like, Bullock. My man is like, yeah. It was so funny hearing him be sick and legit not being able to talk and still want to slander Bullock. Through strained vocal cords. But I will tell you this. Tom Thibodeau made an adjustment. I was on the Knicks morning drive and I said, listen, man. On the Knicks morning drive, I was like, yo. Tom Thibodeau has access to more tape, more video, more everything than you as a fan. You watch the game on your 65-inch flat screen in your man cave, right? And you see stuff, and you be like, yo, Tom Thibodeau don't know what he's doing. But Tom Thibodeau has the NBA footage, the NBA officials footage, the New York Knicks footage, the opposing team's footage, all of which he can chop it up and view from any angle at any point during the game. He knows how many miles per game these guys run. He knows how many minutes these guys play down to the second, right? He knows all these things, and he overlays that stuff based on what he sees in practice, right? So what you see as a fan is not new. Every coach in the NBA, including Tom Thibodeau and his staff, sees what the Knicks are doing and sees what adjustments need to be made in certain situations, right? So tonight, Tom Thibodeau made an adjustment, right? So the adjustment is this. Let me see if I can show.
Around your season. Because remember, Indiana just beat Orlando.
All right, so let me see if I can show this for you here. Give me a split second. Yeah, I want to show y'all something. I think this may be it. Okay. Can y'all see the minutes played by Emmanuel Quickley versus the minutes played by Elfrid Payton?
It's a little small. It's a little small.
It's a little small.
Yeah.
You need for me to send some glasses?
Maybe I might.
No, I'm just messing with you.
Blow it up a little bit.
Let me see if I can make this a little bit bigger for everybody. Where is it?
31 minutes. I see 31 minutes for Quickly. Oh, that's good. Much better. Much better.
That's better for everybody. So you got Elfrid Payton there with 15 minutes, and Emmanuel Quickley with 31 minutes. Alec Burks with 33 minutes. But the impressive thing is RJ Barrett with 34 minutes, and Julius Randle with 38 minutes. And y'all probably say that's still a lot of minutes, right? That's still a ton of minutes. No, this game went to overtime. If this game had not gone to overtime, those minutes would have been a smaller amount. So Tibbs is understanding, and I'm going to move this out of the way real quick. So Tibbs does understand playing these guys a whole lot of minutes is not productive. And so he cut back on the minutes, and you see that these guys were able to finish, right? In prior games, those minute totals would have been like high 40s, 44, 47. You know what I'm saying? Because a 48-minute game plus 5 minutes of overtime, that's 53 minutes. So you probably would have saw Julius Randle with like 48, 49 minutes, right? So Tibbs cuts down on the minutes, plays the bench more. The guys are more fresh coming down the stretch, and we're able to pull out a win versus a team that's probably on the cusp of being a playoff team and a very good team, and a team that had won 4 in a row. Derek, thank you for the super chat. You asked if RJ a star. I think he answered your question. Right? So this morning, I asked the Knicks Morning Drive if RJ Barrett was a star, and I wanted to get legit responses. I legit wanted to get people's real initial answer. BX Jedi, is RJ Barrett a star in your opinion?
Oh, he's an emerging star. He's right there on the cusp of this. Next year, he's developing into a great two-way player. You know, he just keeps putting the work. You see the growth from year in, year out. It's on his second year, and you see all that growth in it. And he's putting his name on recognition. That's why it's important for these Knicks to get in the playoffs, because I think you're going to see RJ Barrett finishing the punctuation on this season if he's a star or not in the playoffs. You're going to see his growth. You're going to see his maturity. And is he going to be? He's going to be an all-star. He's playing in a big market, and put it this way: out of John Morant and Zion Williamson, he's the only one that has his team currently heading into the playoffs and contributing to making his team go into the playoffs. So that says a big volume with that. So yes, he is an all-star in my opinion to be.
So what do you think, City?
Rising star for sure.
So he's not a star, right? So he's not a star right now in either of you guys' opinion. Right now,
he's a rising star.
I think he's a borderline. In my opinion, he's a borderline because there's games that he does get inconsistency. He doesn't get that scoring or the timely scoring to carry a team on his back at times. But if I were to give him, I would give him my all-star vote. Yes, I think he is an NBA all-star. I think so. I'm going to say yeah. And then it's maybe a bias because I'm a Knicks fan, you know.
So no, not yet. He's not a star in your opinion? Almost.
I think
I'd say rising. I would say he's rising, like he's there, right? I say so. If this is the line, he's there, right? Right. He just needs a couple of more things to get him over that level. And I'm not talking about how many points he's scoring.
So it's like almost being pregnant. It's like almost being pregnant. Like almost pregnant.
No, I'm saying is he's legit rising. He is legit rising. Like, and there's nothing wrong with being called a rising star because you're getting acknowledged for your attributes, for everything that you can do. It just means that you just got a couple of more things to work on and you good. There is nothing wrong with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because each and every player always has a couple of things that they can work on to get better. Like, you know what I mean? This is why they work every day. This is why they get in the grind every day.
You mean like Kawhi Leonard? Kind of like a Kawhi Leonard, right? Like
he's a superstar, but even he'll tell you, yeah, I should have did this. I should have did that. Like, you know, these guys, they know.
Yeah,
they know, and there's nothing wrong with that. But
kind of like a LeBron James.
We need more body of work, Uncle Freezy. We need more body of work from RJ to give you that full vote of confidence if he's a superstar. We need a little more, just a little more body of work. If he keeps hitting these clutch down the stretch in the fourth quarter, you gotta give that man his respect.
That's big.
You know, that's huge.
Hey, so RJ, but right. So to your point, at RJ's age, maybe he ain't ready. Maybe we need to wait 4 or 5 more years.
No,
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't even say it's because of his age. Because listen, at the age that he is now, he's doing the things that he's doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like.
Did City freeze up on us?
I think he
City, you getting emotional? Did City get emotional on us? He froze out. Let me. Okay.
Yes, it is.
So here's the thing, man. I'm gonna say this, and I know it's gonna sound unconventional,
okay,
right? And I'm gonna sound like a homer, but I don't care. This is our channel. We don't have to be professional for anybody. You know, this is our hangout spot, right? That we do this for the love of it, right?
That's right.
So I'm here to tell everybody in this chat that RJ Barrett is a star. No ifs, ands, or buts. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Because if RJ Barrett, City, you back, bro? Okay, there he is. Yep. So City, if RJ Barrett was putting up these numbers in Detroit, Michigan, and Kevin Knox with his current production was our starter, y'all'd be like, man, why don't we have RJ Barrett? Why can't we have a guy like RJ Barrett that's scoring 18 points a game, that's shooting 38% from three, that's shooting 45% from the floor, that's playing average to good defense, and is 20 years old? Why can't we have a guy like that in New York? Why does New York always draft busts? Right?
Isn't he our second highest usage player?
Yeah, hey man, I'm not for sure. I'd have to look that up.
It is.
But what I would say is this though. What I would say though is if when we say usage, we also have to mention efficiency. Okay, because usage is only good if you're efficient, and it leads to wins. Right. Right now, a team that had 21 wins last year has how many wins? How many wins do we have this year?
26.
So we're 26 and 27, right? So we already eclipsed last year's win total already, right, by 5 games, with RJ Barrett having a high usage rate, right? And he's efficient. So if we use the efficiency thing, you have to give RJ Barrett his flowers. Because I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been watching the Knicks a long time. It's hard to play NBA basketball in Madison Square Garden. You can play it in Brooklyn and fly under the radar and drink your lattes, your Wi-Fi, read your fancy books by some dude ain't nobody never heard of, and drive your fancy Teslas and all that stuff, and sip your coffee with your pinky out. Whatever they do now in Brooklyn, I don't know. I'm not a Brooklyn fan, right? Or the Brooklyn Nets lost respect from me when they started wearing acid wash uniforms, bro. They wore acid wash uniforms with red trim. Really, bro? To play basketball, that's what y'all doing right now. I'm asking. I need some help. But RJ Barrett though plays in the Garden, where regular people come to games, right? There's regular folks, Jims and Joes, they come on shows like this and be like, RJ Barrett's shot with 8 minutes left in the second quarter. They know every detail of the game. Every detail. The grinder is ridiculous in New York. Y'all know it. Y'all see how hard we are on Elfrid Payton? Y'all remember how hard we were on Elfrid Payton? Do y'all remember how hard we were on Emmanuel Mudiay?
Not even Frank let about the lightning rod Frank Ntilikina. Oh my God! You could start a 20-minute, 2-hour conversation with Frank Ntilikina alone. With the way that pressure. I agree with your point on that. Absolutely.
Right. But RJ Barrett under the same pressure, at 20 years old, is averaging almost 18 points a game, shooting 45% from the field, shooting 38% from three, shooting 70-something% from the free throw line. Last the two things coming into this season, RJ Barrett can't shoot. Julius Randle turned the ball over too much, right? Julius Randle has gotten better. RJ Barrett has gotten better. So Julius Randle is an all-star. We say nothing for RJ Barrett.
No, I feel you. I agree with you now. You convinced me that he's an all-star. I was on a borderline, but your arguments. That's what's good about having these dialects and these debates with the real fans. You talk with real fans, and not giving you the political or the right answer. You bring it up with the facts and what the eye test. You can't go by more than the eye test. And what you brought up there makes absolutely excellent point. 21-year-old bringing those numbers up in this city with the expectation on a franchise that's looking for a savior that hasn't won over 40 plus years, and this young man at that age is putting up those numbers and doing it here. Yeah. You have to give that. You got to give that.
And handling all the pressure. And because here's the thing. You can't just say it's RJ alone, because I'll name the last few first-round draft picks. How's Frank Ntilikina doing? How's Kevin Knox doing? Right? How's RJ doing? How's Obi doing? How's Emmanuel Quickly doing? Right? So you can't just say well RJ, blah 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 blah. Nah, man. The 5 first-round picks that I named have been up and down, mostly down, unless you count Quickly. You know what I'm saying? And RJ came here.
Yeah, but this is his second season, and we talking about guys. Well, we already know what's going on with Knox. He's situational, okay? But also, we talking about guys like Quickly and Obi that are just coming in. Well, Frank, he doesn't really play. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is what, like, I don't want to include the guys that's not playing because they're not playing, so they're not doing anything to where we can actually put averages and put things against each other.
But they were first round picks though, right?
Yeah, but they're not
playing. Why they're not playing. There's a reason why they're not playing. You know, they're not scoring. They're not cutting it when they give the opportunities. Frank, you know, you can't have a game when you go four games in a row and you haven't scored a point. You know, like he did early in the season with Franklin Ntilikina, despite the fact that he gives you a good offense, because then you end up playing 3-on-5. You know, because you know that's when Mitch was down. You got Nolan Sowell. You're not getting a lot of offensive power from him, and then you have a Franklin Ntilikina who doesn't get you points either. You know, you're going to be playing 3-on-5 on the offensive end, and then you know that's a big uphill to climb to begin with on a team that is a little bit challenged on offense. You know, yeah, they're going to give you great defense, but you know I would trade a little bit of defense for a little more offense because you know in the end of the game you need a balance to win in the NBA.
That's why they're not playing. That's why they're not playing because when you look at the situation, right? Is Frank gonna play over Burks or Bullock right now? No. Like, you know, no, that's just a given. Like, you know what I'm saying? Was Frank gonna play over Austin Rivers when he was on our team? No. Like, you know what I'm saying? We have legit true vets that will definitely and especially according to our coach, that are definitely gonna get the nod over him. Like, you know what I'm saying? The same thing with Knox. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we got legit guys that we know. Reggie Bullock is a legit 3-and-D guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? No matter how much anybody doesn't like it, he's a legit 3-and-D guy. He's a guy that Tom Thibodeau likes. Is Bullock's defense better than Knox? Yes. Like, you know what I'm saying? It is. Overall, it is. Listen, Kevin Knox is a good player, right? But I cannot see that guy running around chasing people on and off of screens the way Bullock does. I can't, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really can't see that. I really can't see that going down.
Right. So you're there. You're answering your question there with that. That's the reason why they're not on the rotation. Is that these gentlemen that are playing currently now, they have more talent than what we have in our young guys, and they're providing more. So they are getting the opportunities to play because they have currently right now they're slightly more talented than what the young guys that we have that they didn't pan out, they didn't develop, or just you know for some reason they're not fitting in to the current system. So that Thibodeau has to go with vets and with the talent. Talent wins as well as you know as well as scheme and all that other hustle and desire and that's why they're not playing currently right now. It's frustrating because I want to see our lottery picks get in there and run up and down and do, you know, mimic what the Golden State Warriors did. Bring in all those lottery picks and watch them develop and watch them contribute to the team. Man, I would love to see Kevin Knox come in and get, you know, 15 points, hit a bunch of situational key 3-pointers, you know, and down the stretch. And Frank come up with a big, you know, steal and relieve pain from you know, that bad play in the point guard. But it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. We have to grasp that and you know what? At the end of the day, we'll worry about that in the offseason when they make those changes. But yeah, it's frustrating. So that's why we have to give RJ Barrett the credit that he's done because he's provided and he's bringing to the table. He's putting it on the floor on the court and he's bringing his game to the table and he's giving us results. And yeah, to that argument with that, yeah, we have to acknowledge that RJ Barrett is our all-star on our team next to Julius Randle. And, you know, it might not be a sexy all-star like some of you folks want, you know, from other teams, but he is, you know, and that's that. He's our Tyson and he's playing with pride. So he's our Knicks. That's our guy, man. We got to support him.
Yeah, man. Yeah. That's how we got to rock, bro. That's how we have to rock. That's how we have to rock. And so I'll say it like this. Yo, that joint is fire, bro. That joint is fire. I'm waiting for my stuff to come in, man. What's happening?
Yo, you gotta tell him, man. You gotta say, yo, come on.
I'm mad jelly right now.
Bro, you know what's the best thing about it? You know what's the best thing about it? Right before the game started, yes, dude, drive by. Like, I'm like, stopping here?
Yeah.
Oh, here you go, man. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, you know, look at him like, oh, okay. I'm like, yeah, right before the game started. And then, yeah, so, you know, yeah, it feels good, man. It makes me feel some type of way. I feel good.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Hey, yo, the
not
swag
the W.
The swag is tremendous. The swag is tremendous, bro. So, hey, hold on for a second. I got a visitor. Hold on for a second. Let me.
Yeah, city. So tonight's game, when you saw the when they were down, I personally was like, oh my god, I can't believe we need to win this, because I remember mentioning it this morning in Knicks Real Talk. I said we need to do whatever it takes to win this game. We have to, whatever it takes, scratch, claw. We cannot lose this game. The Knicks have to win this game, pull it out somehow. You're at home. I know Vegas had them as a 1.5 point favorite at home, and I'm like, you guys, you got to win this game, man. When that fourth quarter, you gotta love what we saw in that fourth quarter. That hustle, it was good. It was like, ooh, I hope we did. I did say a comment to myself, but I'm gonna say it anyway because I said it. Yo, I hope this is not Groundhog's Day again. You know, we got it. So right. Yeah, so
so right, the second half, right? I believe we had, what was it, 8 to 10? I can't remember. It was 8 to 10 turnovers in the first half, right? We escaped the second half in overtime. I believe it was 10. I could be wrong, but if it was 10, we escaped that second half in overtime with only committing 4. And we tied them in the turnover bracket. I think we both had 14 turnovers. Like, you know what I'm saying? That was huge. That was huge because the first half, I don't know what we was doing, but whatever we was doing, we weren't doing what we were supposed to be doing, if you know what I'm saying. Like, you know, like we gave up too many offensive rebounds.
Yo, and so that's what I was going to talk to you about today. So that's what I wanted to touch on since you brought it up. The narrative coming into today's game was twofold. Yo, we give up untimely open threes, and we let teams get those untimely offensive rebounds. Yeah. And it happened again to us tonight. And guess what we did? We fought through it, bro, and hung in there. Mm-hmm. Valanciunas was killing us on the boards. And
he was killing Nerlens in the paint.
Nerlens Noel looked too small, and Taj Gibson looked too washed. Right? I appreciate Taj Gibson hustle. He give you everything he got for his advanced age, but bro, modern NBA big men move faster than that, bro.
Yeah,
they're more athletic than that, Taj. And listen, I'm not knocking Taj. I like Taj, right? I think Taj is this version of the Knicks' Herb Williams, right? Okay. And so because Herb Williams used to do the same type stuff. Yeah. People are like, dang, how come Herb Williams keep hanging around the organization, man? He always
wait a minute, Freezy. So you saying we gonna see Taj on the bench for like 6 or 7 more years?
Oh, he'll be here next year.
Yep. Yeah, you got to keep him.
Yeah.
As long as Tibbs is here, Taj should be here. In my opinion,
that's his enforcer. Right.
I believe
you don't know what he does behind the scenes in the locker room, and you know, set the culture and the tone on how to conduct themselves outside in the locker room, outside of the court, and all that. There's a lot. I think Gibson brings a lot to the team that is unsung. And going forward with that. And I was looking at the stats with that. The Knicks, the offensive rebounds were 10 to 11, so they kind of balanced that out because they gave up 11, but they also had 10 offensive rebounds. So that's a good plus. We weren't getting that before in the other games. So you know that's a huge crucial point. And also we the turnover battles were kind of washed, 14 to 12. You know, like you said, they were cooking because they had more points in the paint. They had 64 points in the paint to us 54. So those are the keys that, but it was almost a close game. It really didn't seem to, because I thought, they were down for a long time. They just fought tooth and nail and clawed back. And looking at the stats, they looked like they were all pretty much like an even balance. They both shot. The Grizzlies shot 50% from the field goal. The Knicks shot 46. They had 43% 3-pointers. The Knicks and to 46 from the Grizzlies. It seems much more higher because, like you said, it looked like they were hitting more uncontested threes. You're like, oh man, these daggers.
Right.
And I think
especially John Morant. Remember, John Morant came in shooting 26% from three, and he hit 4 in a row.
Yeah, he was hot. I'm like, wait a minute, I thought you sucked, because I haven't seen the Grizzlies play. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna watch Knicks. I gotta research for our program with the Knicks, and I don't have time to really look around other teams' leagues to dissect their game. So I'm like, I thought he was a bad shooter, and I'm like, wow. But one thing with the Grizzlies might have lost this game, and they're gonna be kicking themselves. They only shot 61% from the free throw line. They were 21 for 34 from the free throw line. So we got lucky there that they missed their free throws, because maybe those leads might be up to 14 or 15, something a little bit out of our reach to try to come back on if they would have hit a couple more of their free throws. So that's a big plus. And then down the stretch, I think Morant missed a key free throw that instead of it got the to 1. If I'm not mistaken. So that was big too. They missed a big clean.
But they were tired. But they were tired too. They played a bunch of games in a row too.
Well,
because fatigue is indiscriminate.
Correct.
Fatigue is indiscriminate. Everybody gets fatigued if you play a bunch of stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not just.
That's the 4-game road trip. They're on a 4-game road trip. This is the final game of the 4-game road trip for the East Coast. A different time zone. That came into effect. Absolutely. Yes. Absolutely.
Right. So
you know what? I don't. You know what? I could care less. You know why? Because they played their hearts out today to get this victory, and they did not get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like us when we go out on the road and we have like back-to-backs and we on road trip trains and we lose a couple of games. Those other teams ain't worried about that. Like, you know what I'm saying? They just worried about that. They got the W's. So I'm not even worried about what they had to go through or whatever, because they had just as much chance to win the game like we had. They just couldn't capitalize on it.
Indeed.
Absolutely.
We got to take advantage of our opportunities, and this was an opportunity for us to get a W against a good team, right? It builds confidence. It puts another W in the win column for us, so we got another W stash, right? We can't take advantage of the Toronto Raptors. We should take advantage of the Toronto Raptors, but not take them lightly, right? Come out, be professional, right? And play the best we can. Tibbs is understanding now, in my opinion, that you can't just come out and play your starters into the ground, play them 45 minutes a game, and think you're going to win. We're not there yet, Tibbs. And he saw it tonight. You saw quickly play 33 minutes.
Yeah.
So Elf played 15.
Mm-hmm.
And so Elf gave us some good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Quickly gave us some good stuff in extended minutes. You know what I'm saying? So you know who else surprised us, shocked us? Obi. The baseline putback jam. You was like,
yeah, that was good.
Obi. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because not only did we need the basket, the points, we needed the energy. You know what I'm saying? So him giving us the basket and the energy injection at the same time was clutch. You need plays like that, man. You need that energy, man, in order to, make it through some stuff.
Yeah, and
I also feel like we should have seen more of that from him. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like he's had the potential to do these types of things all season long, and you just now waiting to unleash the beast, bro. Like, what are you doing? You supposed you got the hops.
Better late than never.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we know you got the hops, man. Crash those boards all of the time. Like, you know what I mean?
Make your presence felt. You got to make your presence felt, Obi. You know what I'm saying? Because we need Obi, man. And I don't know if y'all noticed, but Randall's minutes were down, but Obi's minutes were up, and he was productive. So the more Obi shows, the more Randall can rest. You know what I'm saying? We have to. Randall can't give Obi minutes. Obi has to take minutes from Randall. And I know that sounds like semantics, but it's not. Right? Obi can't give. Randall can't give Obi minutes. Right? Obi has to snatch those minutes from Randall and sit Randall down. Rest him. Y'all know Randall tired. Y'all know he wore out. Y'all can see it. You can see it in his jumper. You can see him going through the lane. He looked like he's going through the motions. You know what I'm saying? Not in a fake way, but in a fatigued, I'm tired, worn out way. You know what I'm saying? And tonight, I think they are considering not passing the torch from Randall to RJ, but at least RJ is like, hey, I think I'm able to pull more of the load down the stretch. Like, I might not be the closer yet, but I'm closer to being the closer than I was before this last stretch of games. Because this last stretch of games, RJ has been... Look, man, did y'all know RJ Barrett in his last 5 games is shooting 48.5% from 3? Did y'all know that?
Yeah.
In his last 5 games?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
5 games, he's shooting 48% from 3. Right? And the narrative coming in was, and to quote the great American poet and Knicks Morning Drive contributor Free Keith, RJ Barrett can't shoot, bro. What are you doing? Hey, Free Keith, can we say that now? Can RJ Barrett shoot now, bro? Because Free Keith said he is shooter. Shooting isn't his job description. Remember that? He's a shooting guard. Shooting isn't his job description. Yeah, hey, what about now? How about now? How y'all feel about those comments now? Right. How y'all feel about that now?
RJ shooting lights out, huh?
Right. And so here's the other thing too I want to mention. So I'm not really interested in watching the standings up and down every day until we get to about 10 games left. Right? So with about 10 games left, I really want to watch it. But at the beginning of the season, I mentioned to y'all that high leverage games makes all the young kids better, not just playing stupid minutes. You know what I'm saying? Not just playing you down by 35 to the Lakers late in the season and Kevin Knox is out there trying to find his offense. No, that don't make Kevin Knox better. What makes Kevin Knox better, what makes RJ Barrett better, what makes everybody better is this. Hey, our future gamer, what's good? I see you. I see you out there. Stanley Man, what's good? I see you. What makes the young kids better is high leverage, high intensity basketball games where it's do or die on every possession. That's what makes them better, right? And you notice RJ Barrett is getting better because this team is in a playoff hunt. Not because they traded Julius Randle for a first-round pick and the team is tanking and RJ Barrett is taking all the shots. We don't want a Bradley Beal, bro. We want a LeBron James. Bradley Beal ain't one diddly poo. Y'all feel me? We don't need a Bradley Beal. We need a LeBron James type player, bro. We need somebody that's gonna win championships. We don't need a scoring champion. They don't give out the Larry O'Brien trophy to the dude that wins the scoring title. They give it to the team that wins the NBA Finals. We don't need a scoring champion. We need these kids to learn how to win. You know what I mean? We need a team that needs to learn how to win. Winning is the most important thing. Not tanking for some rookie and then he might wind up being like Kevin Knox. And then y'all be like, well, we missed that time. Let's do it again next year. No. No. I'm sorry. Hey, I'm sorry. Sorry, y'all, man. I'll be getting on this thing about tanking. Tanking make me mad, bro. That thing.
No, preach. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, man. BX. Absolutely. Yes,
BX. You see how our young guys are getting better in a playoff stretch, right? In a playoff run. Now, I'm saying from a personal perspective, I don't want to watch the games until like the last 10 because these are the most important, in my opinion. But the experience that these cats are getting, right? The Franks, the Knoxes just by being on a playoff team is way more important than if they had started all year and hit their little career highs. Like Frank averaged like 14 points a game, Knox come in average like 17 points a game, and still be a loser, have a loser mentality. I think it's more important than ride the pine and play for a winner than it is to play for a loser and pad your stats.
I agree, because they want to see, they want to get hungry. They're going to say, okay, I got to put in my work to elevate my game to play to the current culture and the game that the guys are playing out there. So I got to bring my A game, because if not, I'm never going to crack this rotation. So that's why I think going into this off season, this upcoming new season, is going to be interesting with Kevin Knox, because if they didn't trade him, there's a plan for him. I think Kenny Payne is going to work with him. And I think Kevin Knox in the next season is going to have a really breakout year, because it's a make or break season for him anyway. You know, his contract is up, so we're going to see him. I think we're going to see the best of Knox coming next year, because, like you said, they're going to sit on that pine. They're going to see the atmosphere, the playoff atmosphere, the playoff run, even if it's just the playing game. You know, even if it's that, which I don't think the Knicks will get in the play-on game. You know, but like you said, you were worried that when the 10 games countdown comes to that, but there's still experience. You know, it's winning experience. They're no longer thinking about, okay, I got to do my exit interview at the end of the year with the GM, and then I'm gonna head out to, I'm going on vacation with my family, and I'll see you at training camp. When it's mandatory to come in. No. Now they got to get geared about the playoff. You don't think those cats for being on the bench are gonna get money for that playoff bonus? They will get playoff bonus. They're going to be happy too, riding that prime, getting that playoff bonus. That's huge. That's why that's what you said. It changed the culture, the narrative, this perspective. We're now a winning organization. We're not thinking about vacation. We're talking about getting that playoff bonus that I gotta take care of, put away for when it gets, when I get older, save that money,
And you know what? And you know what? To your point. To your point, and I'm gonna say this, and it's gonna sound mad corny and mad old man-ish, I guess, if that's a word. But they can take that playoff money and pay more trainers to make them better. These dudes, personal trainers, like the trainers that these cats have, these are not team supplied trainers, bro. These dudes pay for trainers out of their pocket.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? LeBron James pays a dude $1 million a year to prepare his food. $1 million, bro, to prepare his food. Right? You think LeBron ain't serious? You think LeBron ain't serious about this thing, bro? You think LeBron ain't serious about this thing, man? You know what I'm saying? LeBron is serious about this thing, bro.
With that playoff money, maybe Taj Gibson could hire to get into TB12 and be an ageless wonder on this team.
Maybe we'll see. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is, you want these kids to taste the playoffs, right? People get listen, man. I ain't trying to talk y'all to death, but listen, man. When y'all go to work, and y'all boss give y'all responsibilities. And they expect y'all to perform at a high level. But you know what? That's nothing compared to what you expect from yourself. You know what I'm saying? What you expect from yourself, you expect nothing but the best from yourself, right? And I'm not saying that, I'm not trying to be Tony Robbins or some motivational speaker, but a lot of us are self-motivated, right? We motivated by ourselves. And then you factor in other stuff, like you get motivated by success. Once you get a small taste of success, you get motivated to get more and more and more of that success, right? You get motivated for other things like not wanting to fail. Like a lot of people are motivated by the fear of failure, right?
Right.
Whatever it is, right? Whatever it is, right? And so you get more of that once you get to the playoffs. Once you taste playoff success, you want more of it. Right. And once you taste playoff failure, you want less of it. Right? A regular season loss is nothing. You can lose in a triple overtime game by 1 to the best team in the league, and guess what? It counts as one loss.
Right.
Right? But man, you mess around and lose game 1 of a 7-game series, bro. Now you can't afford to lose 3 more games. You can't afford to lose 3 more. You know what I'm saying? You got to win 4 before you know what I'm saying? Bro, it's just too. That's what I'm saying. This whole tanking thing.
What about that? What about that motivational fuel if you lose a tough game 7 and you lose the last shot? You don't think that you're gonna go in that offseason busting
right in a close game or a blowout? In a close game or a blowout?
Either or. It motivates you in any form because you were there. You were at a game 7 to take a series. You went all out and you lose it. You're gonna go back on the offseason. You're gonna work your butt off over and over and over.
Instead of eating that Kentucky Fried Chicken, you hiring LeBron James as cook.
Right. No more Popeyes. No more Popeyes chicken. No more Popeyes chicken. No more chicken sandwiches. It's the real deal stuff to get in there and focus on that. You know.
I'll be right back.
Yes, sir.
I gotta change into my alter ego.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
I think you know what? You got Dark. I think he's coming. I think Dark City's coming, and you got the Bronx Jedi here. I just popped in out of Miracle, and Obi Toppin had a good night. I don't know. It looks like it's gonna be a little Knicks at night Star Wars thing.
It's gonna be a great night, right?
It's gonna, like I said, Feel Good Friday. Even though right now it's Saturday morning, but it's good Feel Good Friday to Feel Good Saturday morning. We're out here with my man Uncle Freezy and City for Real and Knicks at Night talk with VX Jedi. I appreciate you having me on tonight talking this wonderful Knicks now win because I know I wouldn't be able to sleep anyway. I had to talk to someone because I can't talk too much to my wife about the basketball because
so when do y'all come on?
Oh, we'll be on tomorrow night at 8:30. Knicks Real Talk with Divine. You're more than welcome to come aboard and we'd like to have you. City for Real is a contributor from time to time. We haven't seen him, but we know he's on here with you on this grind, and we know I know City for a while, and we appreciate it. And absolutely, I thank you for having me on here.
Throw your link in the chat.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Throw your link in the chat. That way people can subscribe to the channel. That way, when y'all come on, man, we'll get the alerts and everything, and then we can just posse up and come on over.
No problem. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'm like a vampire. If I'm not invited or given the permission, we old school. We with that respect, and I really appreciate it. Absolutely, I appreciate that. Yeah. So I'm so excited for this victory tonight. I know that we're gonna play the Raptors on Sunday, and they're gonna be on a back-to-back too. Even though the back-to-back, it means nothing really because we have lost a lot of teams on a back-to-back, but we're at home this time in this back-to-back. We have to really take care of our business at home, and the Raptors, we just got to go ahead and finish because and not look ahead because we got the Lakers coming in and even though they're defending champions, even though the horses are not there on LeBron and AD, but we don't want the team to look ahead and keep focus on one game. Like I said, it's one game, one possession, one quarter, one half at a time. Those baby steps, win those goals one at a time, and just build on that, bro. That's what we need to do. We take it one at a time, one possession, one quarter, one half, man, and we're not in Knicks basketball. And I think like we said, if they play Thibodeau's game and play that hustle, they're in every game. I don't see them losing. Going into these long stretches. Yeah, we just had a loss 5 out of 6, but I don't think we're going to see that going forward. A losing streak like that of a 5 out of 6. I don't think so. We might have maybe 2, maybe a 3-game lose, maybe 3 games lose. Hopefully not, but I don't think so, man. Not the way they play night in, night out. And then with the emergence of everyone, it's like you said, it's the Big 15. And you see it. It's the Big 15 coming. Yeah,
they believe in the team concept, bro.
Absolutely.
They believe in the team concept. That's for sure. You know what I'm saying? You can see it. You can see these cats, man. Like some teams, they bow down to the leader, right? Like the Lakers. Even Anthony Davis will bow down to LeBron James, right? And I know bow down seems like a strong word, but we don't want to say it in that sense. But when it comes to it, LeBron James is probably the leader of the NBA, not just the Lakers. They recognize that. You know what I'm saying? And so what it is with our team, we don't have that guy. And so sometimes that hurts us, sometimes that helps us. It helps us in the total team concept aspect, but it may hurt us in terms of having a closer at the end of the game that'll get respect calls from the referee, when we need a basket or whatever.
Right. Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
And we're starting to see that a little bit with around the league that they are getting a couple calls Not too much to our liking, but they are getting a little more respectability. With RJ going, and they're gonna be known that they're a team that goes to the paint, and they're gonna and quickly. Quickly got a lot of fouls to his advantage.
Splash and dash, bro. Splash and dash.
Absolutely. So and I like it because when they could get to the line, they could attack. Any one of those guys on the wing could attack and go to the basket. And I really, really am happy with the 2-man game that I see from Bullock and Randall. That's a nice 2-man game with them. In the first they find each other. They know where when Randall goes in, he finds Bullock for that 3. He knows he trusts him. Because you could see that trust between them two, and and that's something really nice. That's a good asset for them, that 2-man game, and that's why we saw it. That's why I'm hoping it flourishes to Quickly and Toppin. I'm like, yo, let's go. I hope Obi Toppin taps into the force and use the force. I'm just making that up because I know Darth Vader's on his way soon, that alter ego. So I'm trying to bring up that.
Right. And yo, so the thing with the Knicks, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I agree with a lot of what we're saying here. Right. So here's the one thing that I'm concerned with, man. What do we do with Elfrid Payton? Is Elfrid Payton being grandfathered in as the starter? And if he's being grandfathered in, why? Right, because the last guy is Tom Thibodeau giving Elfrid Payton a break. Maybe Elfrid Payton is worn down from excessive minutes. And if that's the case, why is he not doing that for Randall and RJ?
Here's the thing with Elfrid Payton. Elfrid Payton is on his team. No matter what, they that's what they failed. If you want to say a fail or disappointment with the front office, they didn't upgrade their point guard position, despite the fact there really wasn't nothing really to rack home out there to bring in, because it's hard to bring in a point guard in the middle of the season to run an offense and get them acclimated. You don't have enough practice, especially with the season is on such a short, condensed season, to bring them in and work with the guys.
And get to know each other's tendencies and all of that stuff and develop chemistry.
Right. You want to do that in a training camp. You don't want to do that in mid-season. That's why that position is a real hard position to try to trade for, to bring in. I always saw all for Alonzo Ball come in here and win the trade deadline, because the reason why I wanted, because he wanted to have his bird rights and match any contract on there. But now with the emergence of Jalen Brunson, that's another name that we could look out for. But I'm going to come back to that point with Payton right now. Is he's here, and there's no one else coming in through that door that could actually know the offense, run it, despite the fact of his shortcomings. And that's why they're playing him. He's here. There's no one else no one available. And let me remind you, I live in Orlando, Florida, and I seen Elfrid Payton.
So man, you right down the road for. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Breaking news. Hold on. Breaking news, everybody. Breaking news. Breaking news. Dog City is in the building! Dog City is in the building.
What's good?
What's good?
We back, baby. We back.
Yo, we are back, yo. We are back. We back. Dog City is in the building.
Y'all want a Dog City? Y'all got what's good.
Yo, smash that like button for your boys. Get them likes up, man. Get them likes up, man, so we can get out of here and share this stuff with everybody, man.
Yeah, you're missing
Dog
this.
City. Oh!
No.
May the force be with you.
You know who's got the force? You know who's got the force right now? Obi Toppin.
Obi, look at that.
Obi-Wan. You're our only hope.
What's good? What's good, man? What is good?
What's good with my chat family, man? Hold on, let me pick it up and see what's going on. Let me see what they doing down there.
What's good, man? Hey, so I was gonna say something about Orlando. Orlando was not too far from me. It's about, well, I guess it is far. It's like 5 hours.
Where you staying?
I'm in South Carolina. I'm in the Florence Myrtle Beach area in South Carolina.
You're close to my partner Divine. He's up there. He's up there in North Carolina, High Point, North Carolina, up there.
Oh, he in High Point. Yeah, that's a little bit. That's probably what, like 3 hours.
Yeah, he likes to go. He likes to go out there for his time over there in Myrtle Beach. It's not far. It's like 5 hours from here, from Orlando.
Okay. Yo, when this thing is over, we all have to get up. We all have to get up, man. Once this thing is over.
We got to go a game to Charlotte, and we got to go a game here in Orlando, and we got to go invade South Beach.
Yeah, I got my in-laws. My in-laws live down in that area, so you know what I'm saying, they'd be glad, you know, I can drop Miss Mocha off down there and then go get on the beach. and go cut up. I've been trying to get rid of this fat body, right? So I've been trying to get rid of this fat body and get in shape, so it'll be just in time for me to go down there and get in trouble.
Yo, so let me ask y'all. How do y'all feel about Sunday's game?
I feel good. The Knicks play their game, and they're at home, and they show the body of work that they've been giving us. I don't see why not they could win that game. Toronto, you got to beat the sub 500 teams at home, and the Knicks have done that. They've done that, except for the Boston game, you know. But they were also fighting tooth and nail. But they play their game and you know, attack the glass and continue to play that interior and exterior defense, not allowing the threes, let them run amok on the threes. I can see them. They're gonna beat the Raptors. I'm fairly confident after this win, they're gonna get back into their winning ways and feel good. And tomorrow shoot around, they're gonna feel good. Hopefully no one's not gonna be on the injured list. I didn't think so. I don't think no one's got any injuries. You know, they're healthy, so I don't see why not. Absolutely.
Hey, so I talked to Dark City. I spoke with hey, Long Island Sound One was good. Hey, Hadouken and Sharon was good. Nick Yak was good. Good to see y'all. Yo, does somebody have the YouTube playing?
No, I have it off.
So is that me? Let me bounce out and come back in.
Yeah, no, my joint's off.
Yeah, mine is off as well. So, Darth, what do you think? Darth, what do you think is gonna happen, Dark City? What? They're gonna go to the dark side, or they're gonna use their Jedi Force to get this victory?
Hey, let me throw this in real quick. So I spoke to City, I spoke to Hoodie Kev, and I spoke to Dark City, and the four of us came up with an idea. Right? The next time the Knicks at Night podcast hits 100 likes, we are going to send an autographed Knicks at Night hoodie to somebody in the chat. So we are going to coordinate. Darth City, Hoodie Kev, Uncle Freezy, and City for Real are all going to get together, autograph a hoodie, and send it to your crib. We're going to autograph it. Everybody's signature on it. So we're going to give out free swag. For the next time we hit 100 likes on the Knicks at Night podcast, we're going to send free swag to somebody in the chat. Right? We're going to send it to somebody in the chat. So we like getting likes. And y'all like smashing the like button. Right? So what we're going to do is put the 2 and 2 together. You know what I'm saying? Next time we get 100 likes, we're going to legit autograph the joint, and we're going to send it to your crib. Right? We're going to send it to you. Right? That'll be on us. That's our joint.
Straight out the building.
That's going to be our joint. It's going to be odd seeing Darth City right with battle gauntlets on his hands, with those big gloves that hold swords. But it'll be fun for me to watch. You know what I'm saying? So Darth City autographing a shirt, that's going to be funny to me. That's going to be dope in itself.
I'll do it on the show even.
Oh, wow. Bam.
Wow.
Bam.
Just like
Breaking
that.
news.
I do it
Breaking
on the
news. Breaking news.
So we gonna let Dog City. We gonna let Dog City and City for Real be in charge of that, right? So as soon as we get to 100 likes on a live stream, so when we get to 100 likes on a live stream, City for Real just gonna take over. You be like, oh, hey, pat the break, stop the show. We hit 100 likes. We gonna draw a name. He gonna autograph it. He gonna send it to Hoodie Cav. Me and Hoodie Cav gonna link up in North Carolina somewhere. We gonna autograph it, put it in the mail, send it right to you, overnight mail. None of this. Man, I had to wait 6 months for my stuff to come in. Nah. We overnighted it from City. City gonna overnight it to us, and we gonna sign it, and we gonna overnight it to you, right? Because we love y'all. We appreciate y'all, right? So the next time we get 100 likes on the live stream on the Knicks Tonight podcast, we gonna legit send out swag, right? And if y'all not careful, we might keep doing that. Y'all mess around, we might keep doing that. You know what I'm saying? Just us showing appreciation to our family. Right? Bam! There it is. Hey, my bad, BX. I had to make that announcement because I spoke to the guys yesterday on the telephone. Hey, yo, Dog City on the telephone. Dog City, you need to get some earbuds, bro. Because it sounded like you talking in a tunnel. I was talking to Dark City on the phone yesterday, and he was like, Uncle Freezy, I'm down. Just get it to me. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, Dog City, put City for Real on the phone, bro. You sound like you smoke about 4 packs a day, bro.
My joints are dead.
Oh,
that's dead.
That's why. Okay, I got you.
I got my other joints though. I got my other joints though. It's all good.
Yeah.
I'm about to switch back to that here in a minute.
Yeah.
I just had to give the people what they wanted because, you know, they asked for it. I told them if y'all do this, I'll do it. They did it, so I did it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. No doubt. Yo, I saw, I want to give away a bunch of stuff to some folks. I want to give away some stuff to some folks, man. So I'm working on some stuff. I don't want to deter y'all from going to the online store. I don't want to do that. The online mall don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? So go out there and get the stuff. But I do want to show some love and appreciation for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Do want to show some love and appreciation for y'all. So we probably gonna do some of that stuff. But check out the City collection at the Blorange Tears online store. Y'all check that out. Bam! Show your love. So anyway, I'm thinking the Knicks. I saw somebody in the chat say the Knicks might go 10-9 down the stretch, and that'll be good. In my opinion, I would love to see the Knicks pull off like a 13-6 or 14-5.
Yep.
And the reason why I say that is because I feel like we gave some games away because we couldn't figure out how to close. And if we figure out how to close, I want to see us put teams away. Right? I legit want to see us put teams away. Right? I want to see us start putting teams away. And what that'll do is build confidence for us down the stretch, prove that we can win, and plus it'll help us in the playoffs. Like if you don't have a closer in the playoffs, you're not gonna stay in the playoffs long. Right? So you got to learn those habits before you get there. And those habits actually help you get there. Right? Those closing out close games and all that stuff, it actually help you pad that W column so you can make the playoffs. Right? And then when you get there, you have a lead. Say you have a 7-point lead with 8 minutes to go. You know what I'm saying? You get in closing mode, right? Then you get in closing mode, right? And then now you can close out teams where teams don't go on these 10-2 runs and all that stuff on you. Because closing out games is not just specific to the last shot of a game, right? It's specific to how you close out the game, offense and defense. Because if you have an 8-point lead with 6 minutes to go, and you have to take a final shot to win the game, it's not on your closer. You didn't close out the game right in the first place. Right? So I want to see us do do some more of that. I want to see us, 13-6, 14-5, maybe 12-7, something like that, where we could get in our groove. So by the time the playoffs hit, we won't feel lucky to be there. I don't want to be lucky to be there. I want to feel like we earned the right to be there and can compete against anybody in the playoffs.
Right, I agree. I said that this morning on our program. I wanted to see them in these last 20 games go 12-8. I'll sign up for that right now. 12-8, I'll sign up. That gets us 4 games over 500, including with the Knights win, and going forward and going in a positive move to the playoffs, going in and seeing how the team develops the young guys and the game and the defense and moving and the way they develop at down stretch. Like you said, those closeout game, it doesn't have to be, that final shot. Like you see, we're up by 8 and we get a defensive stop. We hit that crucial pivoted 3-pointer or to be either up by 11. That's what's happening a lot. There's a point in the game when we're up by 8 or by 5 or we go for a 3, and that could either propel us either to an 8-point, and then the other team turns around and cuts the lead down to 2. Those are called the swing plays that the Knicks are kind of not there. They need to fine tune that and execute on those down the stretch. And that's we got these final games. We want to see that, and we want to see that fruition with them going forward. I think they could finish this strong. They think they could finish it really strong down the stretch. And I think like you said, I agree with you on that, Uncle Freezy.
Right, no doubt. Hey, City. So City, I gotta be in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, tomorrow morning at 9:00. So I'm gonna have to wrap up early, bro. I'm gonna have to wrap up early. If y'all want to hang out, man, y'all welcome to. I gotta dip because I gotta drive. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
I gotta legit gotta get on the road and try not to be distracted by Miss Mocha's thighs.
Before you dip, hit us with that outro.
For sure. That's what we gonna do. Chef NYK, what's good? Let me roll call. That bet was good. That bet was good. Antoine White was good. Frank Mantos was good. Was good.
And Frank.
He was good. Chris Chang, my brother. Frank Mantos was good. All future game. And I see you. Long Island Sound 1 was good. Y'all, I won't be able to do the KMD in the morning because I'll be in a meeting that I can't avoid. I got to do it. If I could reschedule, if I can jump on tomorrow, maybe afternoon or something like that, I'll see if I can do that. You know what I'm saying? But I'll be like staring in people's faces and all this stuff, something important. So I won't be able to do that, man. But listen, we ain't I miss y'all, man. I love y'all. I love the chat, man. Y'all the strength behind this thing. Y'all keep us going. Let's go, Knicks.
That's right.
Let's go.
I'm about to hit this outro right now, man. I'll holler at y'all fellas.
I want to thank you real quick for having me on. Thank you, guys.
Yo, where Divine at?
He'll be around. I'll let him know to come on.
He an old man. He probably sleep.
Yeah, he's a late cat. He's a late cat. I know he probably up if I text him real quick, but I know he's up there. But yeah, I want to thank you for hosting me on here, to letting me talk with you, City. You know me and you. We go back a long time, and you guys are welcome to come on Knicks Real Talk. We would love to have you guys and incorporate the shows and everyone in the chat. I appreciate guys honoring me tonight, and let's go. Feel Good Friday to early Saturday. You have a safe drive, and
we'll
keep talking.
Hey, and tell Divine that old man can stay up late at night, man. When he went to sleep like 8:30, he probably missed the game. Tell him I called him an old man.
I will sure do that.
I hate y'all.
All right, see you tomorrow night, 8:30.
Yep.
I rank where the view is nothing less than phenomenal. For how I express and project from my abdominal. The only view better, both my daddy and my mama know. No living parents, my sons give me balance. My wife is my serenity, this mic is my identity. The world is foul enough, that's why I write without obscenities. Provoking danger with broken language and spoken anguish. Begging to get hurt, why would you ask to go through changes? Yes, Lord, life's a chessboard, master the angles. Control the tempo, be the one who holds the info. Acknowledged knowledge is just as deadly as machete swings. When spoken, the truth is as potent as that Medellin. While others swear the style is free, I just let it ring. Our time is undervalued, soldiers make us better kings. My fans on my shoulder, reaching after better things. Today I take the shot, for them I'd rather set the screen.
My mama told me follow my dreams. My daddy told me get it by any means. Stand tall, make him bow to a king. But I've evolved, you can see the resolve. Look in my eyes when you speak in the God.
Life in foot.